I'm at home. This is my home office. Yeah. So if somebody wants to talk about the show and I don't know that person, they usually contact me through social media, either my email address, which they can find, or on Facebook. And when they talk about the show, they're usually incredibly nice. 19 out of 20 are so nice. Like today. This is the email I got today. Let me share it with you. Hey, John. I heard a commercial for Around the Corner that announced an upcoming episode on Beaver Dam.
This week on Around the Corner with John McGivern.
I think that we build fun and entertainment.
I have sequins flying all over this joint.
Cream cheese was invented in New York, and Philadelphia was actually just a brand.
Sugar, brown sugar, and butter.
You can just see the passion. And
I am so excited. That's my hometown. And I was wondering if you could tell me when it will air or if it has already aired. By the way, I love your show. You're a treasure to the state of Wisconsin. They say that a lot. And as my mom would say, I hope they don't bury you. That's what my mom says. Thanks, Dave from La Crosse. So I wrote back to Dave, of course, and I said to Dave, hey, Dave, thanks so much for getting a hold of me. Beaver Dam will air on April 23rd at 7 p.m. on your PBS station in La Crosse. I'm so happy you enjoyed the show. Keep watching. We loved Beaver Dam. Thanks. Sincerely, John. So that's typical. That's what comes in on a daily basis. But I would love to share with you a couple emails that I got. So here's another one. John, thank you for Around the Corner. It is truly the one and only show that I look forward to each week. It's informative.
16 banana rooms. 16. Bananas, a very high maintenance fruit. Roundies. Unbelievable.
It's interesting.
Who feeds this team? That's what I want to know. And they can eat, can't they?
They are all good eaters.
Are they good eaters?
Yes.
And takes me to places I've never been.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's really beautiful.
It's large and gray. It's awesome. I love
And
these
your
things.
job is to fly this thing.
It is.
Oh, we missed it. That's all right.
I hope this series goes on for a long time. Keep up the great work. You are a treasure to the state of Wisconsin. Sincerely, Tammy. Thanks, Tammy. Here's another one. Hey, John, can you maybe try to calm down when making your shows?
I would love to at least one time travel like this. Does anybody have a friend that I can call?
You appear to be trying too hard to be funny, and it's coming across as being annoying. We had your show on for a few minutes and had to change the channel because we couldn't stomach watching you anymore. Sincerely, Pete. Pete! Glad you were sincere, Pete. This is my favorite. It's a series of emails that we got. 3 emails we got in a course of a week. It's from the same people. So, 3 emails from the same couple over the course of 1 week, and it was surrounding the Brookfield Elm Grove episode.
I am on Watertown Plank Road in the village of Elm Grove, surrounded by Brookfield. This episode, Brookfield, Elm Grove.
And this is the email. Dear John, disappointing segment in many ways. You reinforce stereotypes of Brookfield held a generation ago. And why were not more people of cultural diversity filmed? It was Brookfield. Really lowers our previous high opinion of the program and her high opinion of you, John. We really think you could have done so much better. That was the first email. 3 days later, after it ran again on PBS.
I am on Watertown Plank Road in the village of Elm Grove, surrounded by Brookfield. This episode, Brookfield, Elm Grove.
This is the second email we got 3 days later. Dear John, we are still talking about your episode. It was very clear that little research was done in that episode. No information given on the Greenway Bike Trail.
Our parks are what we take pride in.
Oh, good.
Worth Park, Mitchell Park. It's just a great family place to live.
And John Gerda on his bike? Come on, people. And stereotypes from the 50s and a snarky comment regarding the nuns of Watertown Plank Road from you, John?
I want to tell you the quick story. In 1855, Mother Superior of the School Sisters of Notre Dame made her way up Watertown Plank Road. Her horse stopped, and the horse said, "I'm not going any further." And she said, "It's a sign from God. We need to build here." And it was here long before Elm Grove. And the School Sisters of Notre Dame were the last people I saw in my education from 1st to 8th grade. Yeah, it's a tough house, this one is, trust me.
And by the way, we also had grandparents in Cudahy and Central City in Milwaukee. We did not live in Brookfield as children, but would bike out there from Milwaukee to see our one set of grandparents. Rather than the segment being poorly done, it would have been better not to be done at all.
You can't stop me from eating Fazio's chocolate.
We're still talking about it today, John. Really disappointed. So disappointed. Maybe you're just getting tired of doing the program. If that's the case, stop doing it. Sincerely. Okay. That Saturday, the program ran for the 3rd time that week.
I am on Watertown Plank Road in the village of Elm Grove, surrounded by Brookfield. This episode, Brookfield, Elm Grove.
And here's the 3rd email we got from the same person after watching the rerun.
First of age,
Dear John, yesterday's segment on Brookfield, Elm Grove was considerably better than last week's segment.
And then slowly I said, hey, you know what? Maybe something could be done about this thing. So I little by little saved money, opened up an LLC.
Try and check your mirrors.
Thank you for all of the improvements, John. Our faith and interest in the program is restored. We have both heard John speak and teach.
In the old town of Brookfield.
The old town of Brookfield.
The old town of Brookfield.
Still here?
It still is sort of, the township lines are still here. It includes what's now the city of Brookfield, village of Elm Grove, and some town lands in the far west.
And we were really upset at the first Brookfield Elm Grove segment, as it was not up to your usual high standards. We've certainly been to your shows, John, and faith in you is restored. Thank you for a much better production this evening. Sincerely, Jack and Joni. Can I tell you a secret, Jack and Joni? It was a rerun.
It's a beautiful place to live. You would have had plenty for just Brookfield.
Well, there, we knew that was coming.
Those are some of the emails that we get. Keep the emails coming because, in fact, we try to answer them all. And if we don't answer them, then we're just kind of laughing at them.